We lived on a farm, and I've rode a horse to the lessons a lot of times and walked a lot of times. Enjoyed every bit of it. Sometimes it took me a long time to get there, but it didn't make any difference because the neighbor was the teacher and she had all day. We always went to the state fair each year, and our band was chosen to escort the governors in, and we did that for several years, and we enjoyed that very much. My band was also the first one to ever wear short pants in the summertime, and I lost a few band directors because they wouldn't do that, but it wasn't that one time, and every other band started doing that from then on. Well, the first week that I opened the store, I opened it in a barber shop. And I sat in the barber chair and waited for somebody to come in, not to get the haircut. And I think the entire day passed by and I only sold one reed for 19 cents. So that's how much I took in one day. It was 19 cents.
It was a scary time for me especially because we had had a steady income when Don was teaching, and we had two small sons, and I wasn't sure how the finances would be, but I was fortunate enough to get a position as a teacher with Rockwood School District, so we could live on that, and then the money that Don made, he could go back into the business. Then there was that one day when he came home and I asked him, I said, how was it today? And he said, well, I took in 19 cents. And so I was in tears in the kitchen, and I thought, what have we done? What have we done?
Well, they both gave lessons too.
Yes.
They gave lessons to the kids at school. They'd come there and take lessons from them, and they both gave lessons from junior high on in the school. So they could do about anything I could do.
When Jeff went to college in Cape Girardeau, and when he graduated, he was a music major, of course, and when he came back, it was just like he fell into that position, just working at the music store and calling on schools and taking care of customers and doing just all the things that needed to be done. And the same happened with David. When he came back, he went to Texas to school, and when he came back, it just like he just walked in and became an employee right along with everybody else, and that's just sort of evolved.
Well, it was fun. I enjoyed that. Yeah. I don't know whether they enjoyed it that much, but I know that I enjoyed it. Well, I think they knew that because they observed what went on all their life as they were growing up. And they knew to be polite to customers and not to talk back and stuff like that, you know. And so they just grew up in a good environment, and they took advantage of that and used it.
Well, I think Don had told them the importance of being honest with people and to be dependable so that the band directors could count on them to come, take care of their needs. And so I think those were probably the two main things, the honesty and the dependability.
Unbelievable. Just plain unbelievable. I can't get over the stage here and performances and stuff and all of the lessons. And just blows your mind.
Well, when I think about the reason we started in a barber shop is because the store that we were going to rent was not available yet. And so school was beginning, so we had to get started getting out to the band directors. So we began in this little barber shop, which was just down the street a little ways from where we were going to be. And then when I think about how small that was and how, you know, so the very beginning and what it is now, And Jeff and David are the ones that have made it. I mean, Don started it and gave a good foundation, but Jeff and David have just taken it and gone with it, and we're so proud of them. Well, I just hope that it will continue, that the grandchildren will be interested in it also, and that it can carry on. And it's quite a legacy for Don and I.